guys, how are you? Today we're going to cook beans the African style. Yeah. So if you know any recipe, if you know anything about cooking beans, you can request and come over. So you can also give me guidelines on how to go about it. You know, every day I want to try out something new, and I believe the years I've spent cooking, I very well know different people have different cooking recipes that are not written anywhere anyway. Not written anywhere, but very effective. So if you're there and you feel you're better at cooking beans, please come over. Now, let's enjoy this life together. Let's learn together. Let's, I always believe in edutainment. So as we learn, we also enjoy. Thanks for coming, guys. First question would be, do you have beans in your country? If yes, how do you call beans in your country? Like beans, beans for cooking. How do you call them? And how do you cook them? That is the next question. The other question is, what do you use to cook them? The other question would be, how do you cook them? And that's where I need your help coming over and telling me how you cook your beans. My name is Alexander. Thank you. Happy New Year. I've been away for a while, but I'm back again. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you're good in this new year 2024, and we hope all the best comes out of 2024. But it also calls for hard work. We can't just wait for the best. We have to work hard. We have to invest. We have to take care of our lives. By taking care of our lives, we mean eating well, sleeping well, sleeping well, falling in love. That's also very important. So, if you set goals for 2024, the goals don't achieve themselves. You have to achieve them, but you have to be healthy to achieve those goals. By healthy, you need to eat very well. This is garlic. Actually, I planted this garlic myself in the backyard. So I plant and preserve. Here in Canada, yes, I planted and preserved this for use in this period when I can't plant. I always plant early enough so I can have such nice bulbs and enjoy it during the winter. Hey, I don't see anyone commenting how you call beans in your country. Wherever you are, how do you call beans? In your own mother tongue, as in your own language. In Luganda, that's my mother tongue, we call them bijanjalo. Ebijanjalo. In Swahili, which is a general language that is spoken in East Africa and Africa in general, we call beans biazi. Biazi. So I'm waiting for you guys. How do you call beans in your language? You guys don't know beans in your language? Of course, there are beans in Canada. Actually, I planted beans this season. I planted Nambale. That's a category of beans. I planted plus matoke. Yeah, we have matoke. Come on. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Good morning. Yeah, we have matoke here, though it is imported from Uganda and Jamaica, but we do have it. And so funny that it is so expensive, but we still buy it. A box of 10 kg. Is it 10 kg? I think it is not even 10 kg. A box. Yeah, it is expensive. It is expensive. A box of 10 kg can be around. I think a box of 8 kg can be around $85. Oh, I'm cooking beans, and I was asking people, how do you call beans in your mother tongue, in your own language, wherever you are? How do you call beans? So I'm going to cook beans. So I was asking people, how do you call beans in your language? So I was waiting for people to tell me how do they call beans in their language. Guys, share and like. Why are you laughing? I call beans beans. Come on. Okay, in a slang. Hi, how are you, Dora? Oh, Dora, when are you coming? I always ask you that question. When are you coming, Dora? You need to come and visit us. Hey guys, don't tell me you call beans beans. Come on, you have to have that language, that other language. You have to have that other language, either Spanish. Here I'm on my way. You're always telling me you're on your way. Come on, it's 2024. We started this journey of I'm on my way 2023, beginning of 2023. You should come and visit us. Canada is so nice. Come and enjoy with us. Come and enjoy this beautiful place. Yeah, bro, Happy New Year. Happy New Year. How are you? Oh my God, how are you, sis Kizito? I'm here cooking, sister. I'm going to cook beans. I was asking people, you're from Ontario, but still, come on, Amanda, you're from Ontario, but you have to have that special language. If you're First Nation, at least you know you have to have that special language, because every one of us here has that other language we speak. At least it can be French, for sure. Oh yeah, God bless Canada. Yeah, for sure, God bless Canada. God bless Canada, God bless Canada. You call beans a bijanjalo. Yeah, she's from Uganda and she's from the central so they call it ebijanjalo. I don't do well in French, bro. Come on. Oh, you call it ebijanjalo. Thanks for the heart me. Thanks very much. Amanda, you see people call beans ebijanjalo. Can you pronounce that? I just can't imagine how you pronounce that. Ebijanjalo. But most of those people that call it ebijanjalo, they are from Uganda. I already told you that in Swahili, beans are called biazi. So, at least that's easy. That's easy. You can learn that. Thank you very much for the gifts. Yeah, Canada is promised land. Oh my God, yeah. For sure. We have a lot of peace, nice weather. Yes, there is snow, but some of us are good at snow, so we just love that coldness, and we find a way of handling it. Thanks for sharing. Today we are cooking beans, like I told you, and I'm telling guys, should tell me, how do you call beans in your mother tongue? But it is it's a real bijanjalo, or it is somehow different. No. It is real beans. It's real beans. Malagwe. Viazi? Malagwe? I have to revise that. Thank you very much, sister. How are you? How is everything? Good evening from Uganda. Ebihimba. Yeah. Tina, they are called Ebihimba. That one, when you hear Ebihimba, that is from Western Uganda, or from actually from the west, yeah, from Western Uganda, or from around Rwanda. Biazi is shoes. Biazi? Like seriously? What about viato? What about viato? In Swahili it is called malagwe. Then, what is biazi? Christina, why are you laughing? We are learning here. Come on, how do you call beans in your language? Tell me. Okay. I'm now ready, and I have onions. I have green capsicum, that is green pepper. That's how they call it in Uganda, green pepper. But here they call it capsicum, green. I think that's a botanical name. I have tomatoes, all chopped, fine chopped. I have garlic. I invite you, but you didn't send me any request there. Viato, over it's Kiswahili. Yes, viato, that is shoes in Swahili. So I forgot the little Kiswahili I had. So sorry. Yeah, that's how things happen. It's actually supposed to be a national language. Happy to see you, Ruth, and happy to see you, Ivy. Bijanjalo Nambale. Yeah, of course, that's Nambale. Nae, today I'm going to cook Bijanjalo Masavu. Bijanjalo Nambale. Today I'm going to cook Masavu. So there is Amanda and whoever is here that don't know the categories of beans. Like you guys here have what we call red kidney beans and apricot. Apricots here. I think, no, is it haricot? I think haricot, yeah. Yeah, I'm back, sister. So, here you have haricots, then you have black beans, you have white beans, then you have red kidney beans. In Africa, we have lots and lots of variety of beans that we can't even exhaust. Have a great day. I have to go. Oh, you have to go shovel? Okay. But it didn't snow today. Come on, Amanda, it didn't snow today. At least for this side, it didn't snow. It didn't snow. I didn't see any snow. We shoveled yesterday, so we are good. Nice, welcome back. Thank you, dear. I can see you already. There is Jiko. 15 centimeters here, look. Where? In Ontario? Where exactly? Come on, it snowed yesterday, not today. Today we shoveled, actually we shoveled yesterday, and today we have a very clean driveway. Yeah. What is yo? No. I looked for good grasshoppers and I didn't get any, so I'm very sorry. I didn't get any grasshoppers. They were all so dry and so old, so I didn't happen to bring anything. Like I told you, today we are cooking beans, and they were so old, my dear, and they were so dry, so I couldn't bring such quality here. You know, when you bring for someone, you have to bring something that is so nice. But I have a dry fish, so you can pass by, have a meal with us. You're very welcome. Yeah, dry fish. We have Reiko, too much of Reiko. Then we have a tropical heat, different varieties. We have Simambili. Yeah, you know this. When you see this, at least you know we have Simambili. So we eat exactly like we're in Uganda or we are somewhere in Africa. So, like I was telling you, we have different varieties of beans in Africa, and those beans vary, like they survive with different weather conditions. Someone might be asking, does Africa have different weather conditions? Yes, some places in Africa have even snow. Yeah, it is very common. I read somewhere yesterday, is it yesterday but one, that that is very Kinzari, yeah? I read somewhere yesterday and someone was saying they had snow in Dubai. I said, what? In a desert? Yes, I've ever seen snow in Sharjah. Is it Sharjah or in Bukal Kuwain? Somewhere in one of the provinces of UAE. Is it provinces or territories of UAE? I've ever seen snow somewhere in the mountains, in the rocky areas. So I didn't expect snow in Dubai, but they said there was snow in Dubai. I said, what? There was snow in Dubai? The video wasn't so clear, so I was about to ask you, Dora, to confirm that, but since you said what, it means you also didn't know there was snow. So I think 3 days back. So guys, let's continue with the cooking. I'm not going to be talking too much when I start cooking because it's a habit that I always happen to mute, keep quiet when I start cooking. I'm going to turn on the oil. I don't actually, my mom told me that you don't have to burn the oil. You don't have to burn the oil so you can get the best quality of the flavors. So the oil just has to cook the onions. Oh my God, how are you, my sis Catherine? Are you back? Hi. So your son is here actually saying hi. So Africa, we have different types of beans. So we have Nambale, short and longo. We have Masavu. We have Janjalo Weru. We have black beans, like the kidney beans. No, the red kidney, then different from Nambale. So we have those different types. I think my oil has some water, so I don't want it to splinter. So I'll put the onions direct and the green pepper. Make sure it is evenly distributed. You excuse me, stop joking around. Jim, you know shifts, you know our shifts. So, oh no, just he's joking. Trisha, he's joking. He knows that we go for shifts and we come back. So I went for my shift, the night shift, and I came back. So, you know, when I go for my shifts and I come back, I can do whatever I want. I can really do whatever I want. So I stir to make sure it is evenly cooked. He was kidding, yeah. Please just be cool. Sebo siri muwulu. Siri muwulu sebo. Ndimu nyoba nyabo ndi mufumbo. Kazama. Ndi mufumbo siri muwulu, but nina passion y'okufumba. So nekanga nsomesezaayo abantu okufumba kubanga bangi nnyo baganda baffe ne bannyinaffe kuno tebamanyi kufumba. Ate si bulwadde mu muntu aba tamanyi kufumba, nedda. Abantu abamu tebabayigiriza, so si musango mu tebakuyigiriza kufumba. Sorry for my friends. I was telling someone, who was telling me, oh, you're a bachelor, so you need we handle with you when it comes to, like, I don't know, whatever. Then I just told them I'm married, and I'm just here to teach my friends and sisters and brothers how to cook. It's very common for African men to cook. It's very, very common. We do cook. Most of African men cook, and mostly men that have grown up with their mothers tend to cook so much because they really like it, and the mothers tend to prepare them so they can be better husbands. Probably, yes, they can become better husbands. Yeah, Dora, they're just joking. I always take such things as jokes, so take it easy. Come on, take it easy. So today we are going to cook beans, and like I showed you, I use a very little amount of oil, then put it down in a pan, and I don't wait it to burn. So then I also have onions. I have a green pepper, which is called capsicum green. Then I also use onions, and I use tomatoes and garlic. Generally, that's what I use. Then for the spices, I put a very little gram masala. You see, gram masala. I put very little because it is so heavy. And then I put a very little turmeric. Then I put a given portion, like a teaspoon of Reiko. And then I put ginger, just to break it down. Most of the country people have a mentality that men don't cook. Oh my God, that's a bad mentality. Men do cook, and actually, men make better chefs. Women do cook, but men make better chefs. Why? There is a way we feel that we have to be perfect when it comes to the kitchen, and that makes us have very nice precisions when we're cutting our portions. and also we don't write down recipes. We just have recipes in our heads. So what we do is we tend to cook more sweeter and delicious food, unlike our counterparts, the ladies, because they have been cooking all their lives, so they end up cooking the same thing over and over again. Unlike us, we cook every day. We cook something different. Like, you see, I don't have a recipe. I'm not reading anywhere, but I was just raised and know that when you're cooking, you put onions first. Some people put tomatoes first. I don't know who puts tomatoes first, but some people put garlic first. Yes, some people put garlic first. But there is a way I've started changing and making my own way of cooking. That is my own recipe. I put onions. I make sure they are breaking down, but I don't burn them. Right? I make sure they are breaking down, and they are breaking down even. So as they cook, I make sure I regulate the amount of heat that I have if you're using a cooker, because some cookers are not so nice when it comes to heat regulation. So you have to be very careful there. Then as the onions are getting ready, I put them on the side, then put garlic. Like, I used 3 cloves of garlic because my family loves garlic so much. And recently my son had some cough, some flu. So I feel that they have to have this garlic so that it can help them, because it has that medicinal property, antibiotic properties that help heal naturally. Yeah, so Jim, how do you call beans in your language? Alsin. And what does alsin do? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dora, for the flowers. So, as the onions are getting softer and softer, I make sure I keep stirring so they don't burn out, and I want them to cook even. So by the time I put the tomatoes, they are actually ready and good for, actually ready, because I don't want people to keep chewing raw onions in the beans that we are cooking. How are you, my sister? Hi guys, welcome. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the gifts. I really appreciate. You can comment where you are right now and how you call beans in your language. So the onions are getting ready, so it's time to put the tomatoes. Then, one thing I have to teach you, my brothers and sisters, most especially brothers, whenever you're cooking, make sure you clean. As you cook, you keep cleaning. And so by the end of your time cooking, you don't have a lot of things left around dirty. That's what my mother told me, that if you don't want to keep around a lot of dirty things where you're cooking from, like I've used this and this, so what I do, I wash them up, right? So that's what I'm going to do. because we have tomatoes here, and these are hard tomatoes, not so soft. What you do when you're cooking, you keep pressing like this to make them softer as you're cooking. Yes, when you're cutting them, make sure you cut the smallest pieces as you can. Make sure you don't cut your fingers as you cut them. So you cut the smallest pieces, but even when you're cooking, you make sure you press them. Reduce blood pressure, prevent cancer and anti-inflammation, long life, detoxification. Yeah, those are properties of garlic. Yeah. Garlic does that so much. But I want you to explain that to a lay person who has never heard of blood pressure, who has never heard of inflammation. So what do you tell them? Tell them garlic is good for your health. Tata, you came to see me cook? Tata, you came to see me cook? Did you come to see me cook? Oze kufumba? 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 Yangu tufumbe? Tufumbe. So, it's a habit that I change plates. Like it is too hot. So, hi. Auntie Dora said hi. So it's a habit that when one plate gets too hot, I switch to a cool one so I can balance the heat and normalize my cooking. The other big plate, there is a way it brings a lot of heat. Oh, so sorry, guys. She was joking. Maybe she knew, but she was joking. Oh, it's not jello fly rice. Come on, I'm cooking beans. Beans as a sauce. Huh? No, it's not jello fried. Actually, one thing I've never ventured in is cooking West African food. I always see them cook, but their mix-up is so confusing that I end up not learning a lot from the way they cook, because they mix up a lot of sauce like fish, beef, then vegetables. Back in Africa, most specifically in Uganda, we don't eat fish and beef on the same plate. It's the East African way. You either eat one thing and go, finish it up, and go for something else. However, there is no with cow skin. Yeah, they mix up a lot of things. So it's different for us in East Africa. Such a nice flavor. So like that, just a pinch of the gram masala because it is too strong. Then a pinch of turmeric. It is so resourceful in the house, in our house. And another pinch of garlic, just to balance the acidity. Okay, mulete chapati. By the way, after church, bring chapatis because these beans. Well, you know the address. You know the address, guys. Those that are in Toronto, please come after church. Come, let's enjoy. So, and the magic. This one, it's a kind of a it has some chili in it. So when you're putting it, you have to be sparingly. Because my son, I'm introducing my son to spicy food, and he loves it. Or Romano beans. Oh, now this is Romano beans. Yeah, they're the ones I'm going to cook. Like I said, I'm introducing my son to spicy food, because most of us here eat spicy. So you want chapati? By the way, I have paratha here. I have this paratha, so you can have a great day, dear. It's nice being with you. So I have paratha here. So I can eat beans with this. It's so nice. I want the spices that I put in the curry to mix up with the ingredients I'm cooking. Make sure you don't burn your pot down. So what I'm doing right now is making sure my pot is clean down so it doesn't have to burn. To remind you, those that are online, Alexander representing us well in the diaspora, men. Yeah, the diaspora men. So those that are online, I would like to remind you that we are the organizers of the annual African Descent Summit. We own the company called it's called African Descent Ontario, and we're the organizers of the annual African Descent Summit. And this year around we have what we call the annual African Descent Summit 2024, where we are wrapping up the decade of the people of African descent, and I'm calling upon all of you guys to come and celebrate with us the decade of the people of African descent. It will take place from the 17th to the 20th of July 2024. Please be part of the event, and if you want to come be part of the summit wherever you are in Africa, you just have to use that number on my bio, or you can come to my inbox and buy your invitation. Our invitations are so affordable. Our invitations are $406 only Canadian dollars. So you're welcome. Buy your invitations early enough, and make sure you come and attend this summit. I have a limestone from the pavilion. Oh yeah. So you can come join us. Then we have a concert on the 20th where we are hosting Vinka. She will be coming from Uganda, and she will be part of the celebrations. So I have this habit. I don't use a spoon like a teaspoon or what. I use my palm to measure the amount of salt I'm supposed to put in. And this is a trick that I use, guys. When you're using if you use Reiko, just know Reiko has salt in it. So when you're putting in the amount of salt that you have to put in general, you have to be very, very careful. Very careful. Okay? You have to be very careful. So, here comes our beans. I do wash them simply because I want to get off the extra preservatives that are within. So I wash them off. Samuel prays. Why are you crying? Sorry guys, I'm mute. It's because I'm preparing the beans. So, these are the beans. And that's how much I'm going to cook. So, I put them in. Stir, mix to make sure all the ingredients go through the beans. And the magic comes here. If all your family don't have allergies with ghee, that I mean cow ghee, if your family doesn't have any allergies with ghee, so this is the part where you put in ghee. You put in just a very small portion of ghee, and oh my god, that will be the best dish that can move with chapatis. So that's what we do. We all normally do this. It's refusing. Thank you. Please come and join us for lunch. So the beans are done, and I can show you. I don't know if I will be able to check. See? Yeah. So less oil, more flavors, and more onions. I use more onions to pick up that flavor. So guys, come we enjoy. So that's the end of today. It's been nice talking to you. I'll take this opportunity to remind you about the annual African Descent Summit that is going to take place from the 17th to the 20th of July 2024. If you're really interested, you can go to Eventbrite, buy your ticket. We have early bird tickets running already. It's going to take place at Toronto Pavilion, 190 Railside Road, North York. Be part of the summit, and come, we enjoy, celebrate our heritage as people of African descent. I also want to tell you that those that are planning to come from Africa or from wherever you are internationally, and you really need a visa to come for this conference or for this summit, please buy your invitation right now, or buy your invitation as soon as possible. The closing dates will be March 30th. You know, we have to give immigration time, the embassy time to process you out for your visa. So please buy your invitations early enough, and yeah, enjoy yourself. Come and enjoy life in Canada. Come and enjoy moments in Canada. Come and celebrate the heritage of the people of African descent. It's been Alexander Kingi saying thank you for coming. Paradise, you came late. I was cooking beans. I was teaching brothers how to cook beans. So you missed out on that. Probably next time I'll be cooking something else. I'll pick up sessions like this, and when it is convenient for you guys, and I'll be teaching you how to cook different foods, so you don't have to depend on restaurants for everything. Sometimes you just have to cook for yourself. Oh, sorry about that. She was sleeping. King was sleeping. So sometimes you just have to cook for yourselves. Sometimes men have to cook for their families too. It is very important and healthy for men to cook for their families. There is no abomination in that. Like I told you, men make better chefs. So we can do it, men. We can do it. These ladies have grown up all their lives cooking for us. Why not cook once in a while? You see, we've been here. It's been just minutes and the sauce is ready. So just pop the rice in the rice cooker, get the chapatis, put food on the table, and yeah, people should enjoy that. Oh, Msautita, you came late. I know you know how to cook, but it's been a nice session with us. We've been cooking beans, and I also use this opportunity to remind people about the annual African Descent Summit that is taking place on the 17th to the 20th of July 2024. I wish men could understand this, but they do understand, Shami. They do understand, just that they don't get a lot of opportunities, and some of them are shy. They are not so sure if what they are cooking is really what they really know. So they need such refresher courses and encouragement. I always keep in the kitchen with my wife, and when she needs me to help her out cut onions, I do cut them. Why do I do that? I always peel matoke here. Whenever we bring matoke here, I peel the matoke so I don't have to forget. Sure, I will be bringing cooking shows, and I'll be cutting out these videos so you can also watch them after. Please go to my YouTube page, same names, Alexander Luyima. Subscribe, and I have a lot of cooking lessons there, and I have a lot of updates in regards to the annual African Descent Summit 2024. See you guys. It's been nice being with you. Katie, thanks for coming. Kathleen, Amanda, I know you left for snow shoveling. It's been nice talking to you. Next time we shall be cooking something else. I hope all of you will be around. Thank you very much, and have a nice day. Signing out, Alexander. Oxtail? Okay, oxtail. By the way, I am very good at that. I think tomorrow, but one that will be Wednesday, right? Wednesday. I'll be bringing the oxtail. Yeah.